What up, Cancer? This is going to be a love reading for the second half of July. I hope you've had a great birthday season. This is for my Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I do offer personal readings. All the info for that's in the description box of the video. There's a wait for a reading with me. If you want to explore your options, I put links to my affiliates, Mystic Sense and Spiritual Blossom, in the description box as well. They'll offer you access to lots of amazing psychics and readers all over the world at any given time. If you go through the links I've provided, Mystic Sense will give you your first 5-minute reading free with a reader, and Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 if you deposit $20. So check them out if you feel called to do so. And otherwise, if you wanted to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, Cancer, I'm going to do a check-in. Person on your mind, how do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? Then the projected potential outcome for the second half of July. The reason I say potential to anyone that is new to my channel is because I infuse law of assumption into this channel, and my tarot readings are only just check-ins into the current version of you, the current version of your specific person, and the version of the connection that effectively you have selected out of the infinite that are available right now. Creation is finished, everything exists. All versions exist, all versions of you, and circumstances don't really matter. And effectively everything happening right now on the outside is a reflection of your state of consciousness. And therefore, if you would like to tweak or manifest things differently, you absolutely can. It just requires a shift in your state of consciousness and a different selection. So if that's not really hitting home and it's not making sense, please do go and do your own homework and look into some of the material I've already posted and I will continue to post. Please look into some of the amazing coaches online, like Sammy Ingram, Dylan James, Manifesting with Kimberly, Naya, who I've live streamed with before. Check them out, okay? Because they're brilliant. Okay, Cancer. So person on Cancer's mind, how they're feeling about Cancer as we move through the second half of July. Emperor card. Okay, Cancer. And the Six of Wands in the reverse seems to be like feeling not successful in this situation, but then I saw the Emperor card in the upright, so maybe this is wanting to build off a foundation with you. Could be about wanting children, or there could be children in the mix. Let's have a look. Seven of Wands, there's a persistent energy, but then there's a Three of Swords and a King of Cups. So something about like lacking success because there's hurt feelings here, or separation or something, but then there's also persistence. And the King of Cups would be you, Cancer, potentially in a masculine energy, or you could be dealing with another water sign, but basically there is love here. It's in the upright. Nine of Cups is in the reverse. That Six of Wands in the reverse. See, I always trust what I channel, guys. Something about feeling unsuccessful here, like maybe wishes fulfilled, not fulfilled, or Nine of Cups in the reverse could be a little bit of this overindulgence in some kind of a way. Like I did see that Emperor card as well while I was shuffling. So maybe, you know, there's a sense of needing to take control of matters and actually like set some foundations and really build. And maybe someone is feeling like there's an overindulgence, over focus on pleasure and not enough on, you know, maybe building something stable. There's hurt feelings here. There's definitely like persist, or maybe with that Three of Swords, a lot of you, like I said, there could be separation. So it could be persist or separate, let go. You know, Three of Swords can be heartache relating to third parties. It doesn't have to be for all of you. So let me get one on that Seven of Wands. There's a Magician card. Like I said, there's something about persistence because they're still wanting to manifest this, right? Why do we have Three of Swords? Queen of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So for some of you, there's been a bit of a coldness or a harsh energy between you and this person. You know, some of you, you know, you could be dealing with a water sign as well, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but there's something here about, you know, hurt feelings or heartache. Maybe someone might have been very reactive around overindulgence or perceived selfishness or something like that. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to get the cards on your side of the street. Cancer, I do always emphasize that I only read their side for context. And of course, like, they're not a robot. They have their own thoughts, their feelings, their, you know, the way in which they show up, which also is, by the way, just filtered through your state and your perspective. But, you know, they have their own history and their past, on this current timeline, but the circumstances don't matter, as I say. So if you want someone to show up differently in your reality, you absolutely can. I talk about this. You can check out the last live I did with Naya. Like, you can select a new version of a person. So they're still you pushed out. They're still your mirror. But anyway, I read this to give you an idea of what they're thinking and feeling, but also they will change what they think and feel when you change your perception of them, your dominant assumptions. All right, guys. The Queen of Swords is in the reverse. So there could be sort of this heartache, harsh words, defensive energy, but also persistence. Two of Wands, like back and forth. Sorry, Two of Pentacles, back and forth, back and forth. As I was saying, it's like back and forth, like split or persist with this, and there's some maybe, like harshness to the energy. Eight of Wands, though, there's definitely wanting to communicate, and there is communication. Death card, Knight of Cups, like end it or reconcile. I mean, Knight of Cups is romance, wanting to maybe transform things. If there's been hurt feelings, this could be apologies. The World, closing out stuff to do with the past. Okay, now for some of you, I've got two Queens on the table. So it could be that this is a situation that might be involving back and forth because third party energy. Okay, and that could be the overindulgence and but there's still love here, but it seems to be that something maybe needs to be completely closed out or ended, or just the past needs to be closed out and let go of. And there needs to be a reconciliation of hurt feelings, maybe surrounding juggling or back and forth, or if you're in some kind of a love triangle or something like that, guys. I mean, the oracles are going to give me more information. Third party energy, guys, and so some of you are cross watchers, so I hate having to repeat, but like, it is the circumstances, but you have selected a version of a situation where third parties can pop up because it's coming down to that version of Cancer, that state of consciousness, and that state of consciousness has probably some kind of conditioning or subconscious belief around not being enough or not being the chosen one, and therefore things play out in your 3D reality, that reality, okay, in a certain way. So yeah, you can absolutely manifest away third parties like they didn't exist. Okay, go and look at Sammy Ingram and those coaches, I'll explain it. But anyway, there seems to be wanting to close out the past. The World card, there could be issues to do with travel and distance here. There's a wanting to reconcile issues. There's a wanting to talk. Tell me about this Queen of Swords in the reverse. Four of Wands in the reverse. I mean, for some of you, this is an issue also to do with like having not let go of heartache related to another person. So if it's not a love triangle, guys, this could be an ex, because a Queen of Swords is like a divorcee. So that could be like a lingering thing. And with the Four of Wands in the reverse, this is like house and home that has fallen apart. So divorcee or an ex, someone that, you could be dealing with a situation where someone is trying to cut themselves away from someone or has, and there's still this lingering heartache, and maybe an unreadiness to kind of really move forward, because Nine of Cups in the reverse could be just like more pleasure and fun and less about, because the Queen of Wands as well. Knight of Cups is romance, and Queen of Wands is like probably passion and chemistry, but maybe not, the house and home, Four of Wands. So this could be the issue, Cancer. I mean, let me get some on the Magician card, what this person's trying to manifest. We do have Seven of Wands and the Magician. Like, there's a persistent energy. Page of Swords. Page of Swords in the reverse. There could be some pettiness or petty communication, or the communication's a bit small when it comes through. I feel like there's just like a reconciliation of hurt feelings around maybe not being very stable, or, wanting, it's possible someone wanted more in this situation or is looking to build something stable and someone's not feeling very ready. That's kind of what's coming through. Now, again, Cancer, if you are the one that feels that this is taking time, or this person's showing up like inconsistent or just about fun, and you want the commitment, you absolutely can manifest that. You just need to change the story. So you need to select version of Cancer that has that which you desire. I'm in the most loving, fulfilling, committed relationship with X, and predominantly hold them in that vision, guys, with your mind. You don't need to chase anything. So please go and check out some of the techniques and information about the lot. It'll make sense. Yeah, there's a Hermit card, there's distance. Some of you are currently not speaking to this person. It could have gotten a bit cold. So, you know, maybe you want to come out of that, or they want to come out of that. Maybe they feel like you have pulled back. Yeah, they want to put effort into the situation. Something needs to be left behind, 8 of Cups, whether that's the past, the hurt feelings between the two of you, exes, or third parties, 8 of Cups, okay? And it seems to be that they want to put effort into the situation. They are passionate about you, Cancer, Ace of Wands. There is passion and chemistry, but it's been stuck and it's been slow. Knight of Pentacles, to get to anything stable. Though it looks like this person still has an intention to want something stable with you, but there's been indecision. Again, maybe that's to do with being stuck in another situation or not feeling ready, or them feeling you're that way, Cancer. You know what I'm saying? So, like, again, I'm going to get your side of the street, which is way more relevant because ultimately you decide, okay? Once you've made a decision or a choice about what you want, you've quantum shifted into that reality and everything will follow. Okay, all the pieces will unfold once you've made the decision. And if it helps you to persist in that, then you can use techniques like affirmation, visualization, etc. But ultimately, it's with that decision, that shift in state of consciousness. So being the version of Cancer that gets what you want and holding the vision of the person that is, you know, showing up in the way that you desire, okay? And letting go of any old heartache, or because a lot of you have a past with this person, I feel, Cancer, 6 of Cups, right? So there's a wanting to reconcile, and there's still passion, and they want to reignite the passion with you. Fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo with the Magician card, Virgo again with the Hermit card. Okay, guys, I'm going to do your side of the street, Cancer, and then we're going to get some oracles. Some of you are getting communication from this person. And if you are manifesting communication, Cancer, persist. Because when we get this wavering, or if it's been back and forth and that's caused the hurt feelings and the defensiveness, like if you're holding this person in the predominant assumption that they just want to have fun and a good time and they're not going to commit to you, and if there's a third party, they're not going to let go of the third party. Whatever your assumptions are, guys, you just need to let it go. And everything exists right now. All possibilities, all versions, right? You need to decide what it is you want because that version exists. So don't focus on the aspects that are not desirable. Okay? It's not logical, guys, and I really don't give a shit if anyone says in the comments, oh yeah, well, people don't change, or it's impossible because of this and that, or whatever. I don't really give a fuck what you guys say. This is tarot and law of assumption. Okay? All right, guys. High Priestess, how do you feel about them, Cancer? High Priestess, your intuition, you feel intuitively connected, but I did see a 3 of Cups. So some of you, you know, this is a situation that does involve outside energies, or you intuitively feel that there are. Some of you, you know, and some of you, it's secret. There's a secret aspect to this. Others of you, if you're in a situation where someone's just not very ready, you feel like someone's not ready to commit, maybe there's an intuitive feeling like there's other energies, you know. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of you, this is a situation where there's issues around being single and available, right? I pointed that out. Or some of you, you know, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, someone is very focused on their career and work. They're trying to let go of old heartache, separating from someone, you know, could be finances in the mix. So they're just very focused on like their career. You could feel that way about this person, or that could be you, Cancer. 5 of Swords, there's something about just like not feeling like you're on the same page. There's been stress or tension. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, you're stressed. 9 of Swords, there's anxiety about this situation. You don't know if there's the opportunity there, or maybe you feel like what's on offer is quite small. I did say that, like there's some kind of a tension here, feeling like maybe, you know, either the conversation's been a bit petty, or what the opportunity, what's being offered could be less than what you think you want. I don't know, your desires, something like that. Queen of Wands in the reverse, Queen of Wands in the upright, Queen of Wands in the reverse. How do they feel about you, Cancer? They feel very attracted to you. You've got Queen of Wands in the reverse. Something within this situation, either you feel, because I did say there's a harsh energy. The Queen of Wands in the reverse can be a bit like the mean girl. of the tarot. It's not gender specific, guys. Maybe there has been some reactivity between the two of you. Maybe you feel like this person can be a bit harsh. Or the way I would read that, Cancer, Queen of Wands in reverse, first and foremost, this can be the other person. So apply that as you will if you're in some kind of a triangle, and that's the stress. Also Cancer, you know, Queen of Wands in the reverse, there could be an issue here to do with confidence to move ahead in this situation. It could be triggering something, like if you're feeling like you're not really chosen or you're not enough or whatever, that could be like the trigger point. Queen of Wands in reverse is someone that's not really in their confidence. Ten of Swords, there's like a feeling of betrayal here. Some of you are dealing with a situation that is like complex because there's secrecy, there's third parties, there's people around that haven't been cut off or something like that. Or there's just been bad cycles between you and this person because there's something erratic or harsh and maybe overindulgence and not much commitment, and that's caused like a trigger point and reactivity. You know what I mean? Yeah. As I said about the Nine of Cups, like overindulgence, and then there's Nine of Cups. Okay, so Cancer, it could be that there is a sense of, okay, assumption, this person only wants fun and not much else. And then there's been like reactivity there, and that's probably coming down to a story. You know, I'm not really being offered something substantial. If you're the one that assumes that about this person, then, you know, you can change the story. If they're the one assuming that about you because you can't make a decision because you're in something else and you're stressed that you're stuck in something else and this really is your wish fulfillment, because Nine of Cups would be wishes fulfilled, you just need to make a decision, guys. You need to decide what you want. Sometimes it's hard to do that, I get it, but once you make a decision, all the pieces will move. You don't need to stress about messing with the middle and micromanaging how things unfold. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So it's like part of you feels this is destiny. Part of you feels though that like it goes round and round. Seven of Wands, but there's persistence because Two of Cups. You feel like this is a soulmate. You both have Seven of Wands, but then there's also indefensiveness. So this could be a bit of a push-pull thing. And then there's a Seven of Cups, there's confusion, and I guess there's other cups around, or the question of whether there are other cups around with that Seven of Cups. And then you want to transform things, Death card, and you have a lot of repeat cards, guys. Two of Pentacles, and Knight of Wands. So hot and cold, or passion, but in and out, not much else besides passion. And it's coming down to something needs to be transformed. There needs to be an end, also potentially for some of you, to where a situation there's juggling of other cups or unfinished business needs to be like ended. And there's a wanting to persist, but that needs to happen before like the wheel can turn, for the better. So this kind of goes round and round, in and out. I mean, for some of you, you're dealing with a situation where there's like an affair. Not all of you guys, but for some of you, yes. For some of you, it's just like separation and financial matters are still happening. And some of you, this is just back and forth because someone's indecisive, feels unready to have a commitment. If you're the one feeling like this person's keeping their options open and juggling, then you need to change the story. I am chosen, we're in a committed relationship, etc. I've already given you guys that direction. Sorry if I'm jumping around, guys, but like it's just been a fucker of a day of filming. It's early, so I hope it's still helpful for some of you. We've got, see how many double cards, guys, like you're mirroring each other in this situation. So you might be both in the same situation. I don't know, some of you, maybe you both have people that you're trying to cut out, or financial matters are at play, or heartache, I don't know. But we've got Death card, we've got Two of Pentacles, actually right side by side. Look, Death card, Two of Pentacles, Death card, Two of Pentacles, okay? So this is something about closing out. One, wanting to end the back and forth and the indecision and potentially the juggling if there are other energies around, okay? So you both kind of mutually want that. You want to end the confusion. So Cancer, if you're waiting for this person to make a decision, as I said to you, let go of this story that could have been going on for a while, that this person's not deciding, and decide that they've decided. Because you choose who chooses you, Cancer. It will make sense when you look into the law of assumption, or you look at some of the content that I've posted. But like, yeah, you need to maybe decide. There is confusion, Cancer. So maybe you don't really know yet what you want, but once you decide you want it, you got it. Okay, so let's see what this person is coming forward with. They want to talk to you, Cancer. 8 of Wands. Yeah, something about backfired or got caught with that 9 of Cups in the reverse. So there's been an overindulgence and like hurt feelings here. But then there's high value, beautiful, sexy, abundant, confident. What does this person want to come in with? Sick and tired, cycles. Over it, decision made. There's back and forth and there's cycles. There also could be a need to make a decision about like if there's other people in the mix, right? Yeah, there's jealousy issues. Maybe there's, for some of you, there's actual people that need to be cut out. And for others of you, there's jealousy issues and assumptions that there are other people, because there's a lot of this confusion, mixed signals and back and forth, and not really settling down and being more pleasure focused and all that kind of stuff. So that causes reactivity. And so as I said to you, Cancer, so if you're the one feeling that, like you're feeling not chosen, and then that triggers the jealousy, I mean, conversely, they may feel you're not choosing them, Cancer. You know what I'm saying? But if you're here, it's just literally this one version and this timeline. Okay. And then, like I said, they're not a robot. However, they're you pushed out on this timeline. So we just need to take what's being shown to us, reflected back the story. Okay. And then we need to just fuck it away. Okay. And just say, nope, chosen, loved, adored, we've always been together, I've always been the only one. Like, this might not be the first time where you felt like you weren't enough or you weren't chosen, Cancer. You know what I mean? Chaos, crumbling. Some of you, this person, it says job loss. So these could be financial issues that are playing into this, juggling a lot, issues to do with financial balance. I mean, there's 8 of Pentacles here. So this could be like a big focus on work and career. Or there's chaos because there's separation going on with another person, and there's like children in the mix. I mean, I did see that Emperor card when I was shuffling. This is like needing to take control of matters, but potentially responsibility, you know, spotlight, self-absorbed, desire. I did say that there's a bit of this selfishness or overindulgence energy, right? So 9 of Cups in the reverse. I mean, you've got 9 of Cups in the upright. I think you both see each other as mutually very pleasurable and you've had a good time with one another, but there's this sort of not really going beyond that, and then feeling, you know, you both could feel like the other one's self-absorbed. It could be a tit for tat thing, guys, and so I'm not in any way judging, right? We've got cold shoulder, distance, breakup, separation. I said that, right? Soul contract, soulmates, partnership, spiritual union. Okay. Red flags, signs, cheating, deception. Okay, so whether this is really what's going on and has crystallized in your 3D, so it's actually in the circumstances, or whether you're just making assumptions back and forth, the two of you, because no one's making a decision, like even if you're both single, you know, guys, red flag, red flag. You know, if you have like an assumption or an insecurity that someone's going to cheat, like, or they're not ready to commit, so they're going to be with other people, well, that's when things crystallize and you go, oh, I knew it. You know what I mean? Like, look into some examples of, like, the coaches will explain this to you, and this is why circumstances don't matter. You orchestrate everything. But there is or there's cheating because you're both in other relationships, or this is just the energy, okay? There's intimacy, passion coming into union, chemistry, missing you, thinking of you, crying, nostalgia, missing you. I said persistence a couple of times. This says determined, persistent, still holding on. Pictures, regrets, reminiscing, missing you. And we do have that 6 of Cups. Like you've got some kind of memories or something with this person, and they are missing you and they're reminiscing. You know, it could be like in the past there was some kind of a defensiveness or a blow up around like jealousy issues or third party issues, or this is an ongoing thing. I know that I'm jumping around, guys, so I'm sorry, but I think you catch my drift. Let me just get you a romance angel and then I'll peace out. It is safe for you to love there's a defensiveness and a feeling not safe. Maybe there's a lot of this like cheating, red flag thing. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Soulmate. What else? You deserve love. You are lovable. As I said, you are enough. So any of these crazy antics that are playing out, if it's drama or if it's third parties or someone won't leave a third party or an assumption that someone's not going to ever settle down with you or they're showing up, even if they're fucking saying it, Cancer, it doesn't matter. Like even what people say out of their mouth, it's not about mind control or manipulation. Like no one has free will. Guys, if you don't grasp this, then instead of criticizing in the comments or saying, well, what about this and what about that? Just go and do some homework into the law. And it's also theory, guys. You need to test it. But people will just come in and parrot back to you what you say or assume dominantly. They're your mirror. So here, you know, even if someone says, hey, I'm not ready, or I can't have a relationship with you, or I'm not going to leave so-and-so or whatever, it's because there's something being mirrored back to you from your consciousness, okay? And you knowing that you're lovable, knowing that you're enough, knowing that it's safe, you know, so if we don't feel safe or enough, that person can show up and have behaviors and say things to us that confirm that belief. But in order to get them to change, or if you don't want to experience this again, you need to shift into a version of Cancer that doesn't have that belief. So this is the story. You are lovable, you are enough, it is safe to love. Otherwise, Cancer, you can go into a new thing and you'll have a new trigger. And this is where you can get a new person and there is no other. You'll manifest someone in. This is why I say it's not the person, it's the version of the person that you're selecting, right? So you'll meet someone else and you'll go with them, and then it's perfectly fine. There's no third parties, there's no cheating, and then the mirror morphs into the monster, and then you're like, why does this always happen to me, as an example? Okay, guys? All right, Cancer. So it seems to be that they do want to talk to you and they have passion for you. There is some kind of chaos and crumbling, or there's been chaos and crumbling between you and this person. There's hurt feelings and separation. And it is around trust issues by the looks of things. And there's cycles, and they're kind of also fed up of cycles. Maybe for some of you, a decision has been made in relation to those old cycles, like if there's third parties or not settling down or whatever. Now, again, I encourage you guys, if that's what you want, you're manifesting everything. So if you want this person, you're sick of the cycles, you want them to decide, you want to be with them, you want to commit to them, you want them to commit to you and not, there's no one else, and just persist in that story and just get rid of all of this. Fuck it. Okay, it's just a check-in. All right, guys, I hope that resonated for you. And if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please. And I'll check in with you in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.